Hi, this is Vicky with Condi Systems Tech Support, and I'm back with you on the Epson 9700 and the 7700 to show you how to create custom page size or a custom paper size with your Epson Stylus Pro 9700 or the Epson Stylus Pro 7700, which are the new printers for sublimation here at Condi that will be offered or already are offered. And so what I want to show you, I've already got a video out. If you want to know how to configure your settings, there's a video on how to configure settings for sublimation with these two printers. And now I'm going to show you how to create custom page or paper sizes for the two Epson 9700 and 7700 printers. So how you do it would be the same way in both printers. So let's get started. And I'm going to right click from my printer folder. If you don't know how to get to the printer folder, make sure you go to your start menu, devices and printers with the Windows 7 and Vista, and then printers and faxes with XP. So that's in your control panel, and then view devices and printers. Okay, so that's how you get there. I'm going to right click, left click on printing preferences, and that opens up my dialog box. I see a main tab, a page, layout tab, and a utility tab. So we want to be in the main tab, which by default is the first thing that opens. And now what I want to do is come down to my paper setting here. My paper source is going to be roll paper. That's the paper that I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to go to my paper size, and I have a letter size paper selected, but let's say I want to create a user-defined paper with my roll paper. So based on what the products are that I am sublimating to, I would need to determine how long my paper needs to be and how wide it needs to be. So I'm just going to we're going to pretend that I have a measurement here, and I'm just going to show you how to enter that in. So we're going to pretend we're doing something like well, stadium cushions is one example, or for instance we're doing lanyards. So I have maybe 10 across, and lanyards say, I don't know, maybe 14 inches long. So I will definitely want to make sure that that I have a paper that will print that in at its full length. So we're going to left click on user define, and in here that opens a dialog box where you see user defined paper settings, and I've already gotten one in here named cushion, and you can name it after the product, or you can name it by the actual size. So it's really up to you. So I'm going to come over here, and as you can see in the drop down here, I have some options, but I'm going to do a user defined setting, and I'm going to give it a name, and we're going to call it lanyard. Okay, and this is some options here. I'm going to leave it at not specify, and now I'm ready to enter in my paper width, and let's say that I'm going all the way across with lanyards, and as you can see, there is a minimum and a maximum here, that a window of what you can enter. Okay, so with this 9700, 44.02 is the maximum width that I can have. So let's say I want to go all the way across with lanyards, so I'm just going to say 44, which I'm going to use the full extent of my paper, and I'm already in inches here, so I can just tab down, and now I'm ready to put my height in. So that would be determined by how long my lanyards are and how much margin I want to give myself. So just taking a guess, we're going to say 14 inches in height, so we're going to do 14 and another tab, and we're at inches. And so we've named our paper setting, we've created a width, and we've created a height. And now I'm ready to click Save. So now I have lanyards in my custom sizes here. So when I come back, I'll always have it. I'll know by clicking lanyards that my sizes are entered, and I can just repeat this print if I want. So now I'm going to say OK, or if I make a mistake I can also delete, but I'm good, so I'm going to say OK. And now I have lanyards as my paper size, and you can continue to create custom page sizes, as many as you need, by using these same settings. So make sure that if you have any questions, you can call me 1-800-826-6332, and stay tuned for upcoming videos on the 97 and 7700. We should be putting all kinds of videos out there as things come up. So make sure that you tune in, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.